if you woke up in a coffin, buried alive? It sounds like a nightmare, but in the 19th century, this was a terrifying reality. Coffins were sometimes discovered with scratch marks on the inside, a chilling sign that someone had been buried alive. To prevent such tragedies, an ingenious solution was invented: safety coffins. These coffins had strings inside, connected to a bell above ground. If you woke up underground, you could ring the bell and signal to the world that you were still alive. A morbid invention.
There's a leak. There's a leak. There's a leak in here. There's a leak. There's a leak. There's a leak in here.
Thomas, 48 and 106. When thoughts and emotion become one, it becomes a feeling that what you pray for already exists. Ask and you shall receive. All things that you ask straightly, directly from inside my name, you will be given. So far, you have not done this, not with voice. Ask without hidden motive, and be surrounded by your answer. Be enveloped by what you desire, that your gladness will be filled. Feel as if your answer already happened. Ask without judgment. You must make your future dream a present fact. The power of awareness. By assuming the feeling of your wish is fulfilled.
Race, but the focus is only on 3. The first is the young woman whose goal is to better her time by at least a few seconds. She knows that many of the marathoners can beat her best time, which is 3 hours and 58 minutes. Slow by running standard, but that doesn't concern her. Next, we meet a young man who looks hopeful but not completely confident. His idea of success is simply finishing the marathon, something he has failed to do in several attempts. So he isn't interested in running a 3-minute and 50-second race or a 4-hour and 50-second race. For him, success will be crossing the finish line. The third runner is another young hopeful who has decided to go for broke. He's not sure he can win, but he is intrigued by reaching down inside to see how much he really is. The gun sounds, and all 3 runners break from the starting point with dozens of other entrants. Soon they spread out along the highways of Brown County and settle into a run at their own pace. Who wins the race? Not any of these runners. A stranger new to the area grabs the honors. But does that mean all the others lost? Well, it depends on how you look at it. Externally, there can be only one winner, but internally, everyone can win. The finish line that really matters is not the one drawn by race directors, but the particular goal set in the mind of each participant. As in life, no one needs to be a loser. The real prize is not first place, but competing in the race itself. That's your motivation. Say to yourself today, by doing my best, I will win the race of life. Your motivation's always for you because it's way bigger than me. Grand Rising. Here's Lindsay.
Oh, you want some new shit? Oh, you want some new shit? Oh, here you go. You want some new shit? I just wrote this morning. Better make it good, better make it fly. Heard you on the bullshit, I don't know why. Better make it good, better make it fly. Heard you on the bullshit and I don't know why.
How nice, realize how nice you're being and how much self-control you're actually showing until you just go the fuck off on the ass. And then it's like, like, oh my god, you're a horrible person. No, bitch, I've been sparing you this whole fucking time.
Every Libra I know is different. Yes.
Yeah.
And is that part of it? Libra is like the sign of us, not me. So they tend to, especially in social settings, they tend to just like mirror what they are handed.
Yeah.
So interesting. Sometimes when you get two Libras together, especially because I'm also neurodivergent, I'm like masking and waiting for you to do something, and then I'm like, oh, okay, this is what we're doing.
Yeah.
But two Libras are just like, how do we do this?
I feel like it's like when two people pleasers get together.
Yes.
Oh, what do you want to eat for dinner? What do you want to eat?
I'm happy doing whatever you want to do. I'm unhappy deciding. So.
The abbreviation for pound, LB, comes from the word libra, which means scales in Latin. In ancient Rome, libra pondo meant a pound by weight. The word pound originates from pondo, and the shorthand for libra, which was used as a synonym for pound, was reduced to LB. The libra was comprised of 12 parts called the uncia, and is considered the ancestor to the ounce, an inch. Naturally, the pound, or libra, was closely tied with commerce and various trades. Weighing anything from grains of gold requires an accurate scale. Gold and silver coins were minted at specific weights, and paper currency was backed by precious metals. Given this close relationship, it makes sense that a pound would evolve to denote specific currencies in various parts of the world, the British pound being the most recognizable. The symbol for the pound is a stylized L, which stands for Libra. The LB abbreviation was oftentimes written with a line through it to make it more recognizable. People wrote variations over the years that included a second dash, which became common. Later on, the bulb of the B was dropped, leaving us with a crosshatch. This is the modern genesis of the pound sign. This symbol appears to have come to fruition in various ways over the ages, most likely due to its simplicity. Bell Laboratories added the sign to the telephone keypad in the 60s and named it the octothorpe. Octo, as in octagon or October, is a reference to the 8 lines coming out from the edges. I do think it's interesting that the introduction of the pound key was a means to give the telephone a way to communicate with computer systems. This mark appears to stay aligned with advanced technology, which makes sense given the math involved and its role as the number sign. Today, the symbol has been given new life as the hashtag, thanks in large part to Twitter. I find this connection intriguing for a few reasons. Firstly, Libra is an air sign, and Twitter's branding is famously bird-themed. On the platform, to tweet means to speak or post. This is great symbolic matchmaking because birds are quick thinkers and brilliant communicators. All things considered, Twitter's brand alignment with birds is fitting. Libra has a few interesting connections with bird symbolism as well. The Egyptian goddess Ma'at comes to mind, who is sometimes called the mistress of the underworld. She's depicted with a stylized ostrich feather on her head and was considered the goddess of truth, justice, and balance. The balance component is most visible in the ancient Egyptian Judgment of the Dead ritual, where Ma'at's feather plays an important role. This act is also referred to as psychostasis, or the weighing of souls. In this ceremony, a heart is weighed against Ma'at's feather of truth to judge if a soul is light enough to ascend in the afterlife. Like a ledger, it was believed the heart recorded all of the deeds of a person's life. Lucky for us, whether it's an ounce of silver or the soul of a man, the great cosmic scales, like those of Libra and Ma'at, will forever remain balanced and impartial. This much we can count on. As always, I'd love to know what you think. Thanks.
I'm a hill Libra. I may be kind, but I am not nice. Don't get it twisted. I'm a hill Libra. I don't need to get my lick back because Miss Karma gon' handle that. She gon' tap that ass, tap that ass, tap that ass, tap that ass. I'm a hill Libra. Some say I avoid conflict, but I call it emotional maturity. Everything is not worth my time or energy. I'm a hill Libra. When others go low, we go high, and we touch the sky. What I look like rolling around with a fool. I'm a hill Libra. I no longer have the people pleaser syndrome in me. No is a complete sentence in my eyes. Hey, I might even add the hell no for the extra razzle dazzle. I'm a hill Libra. I'll let you get the last word because guess what, baby? I'ma have the last laugh. I'm a hill Libra. Of course, I operate from a place of detachment because if my feelings are entangled with yours and I crash out, we all going to jail. And I got too much to lose. I'm a hill Libra. I may be kind, but I am not nice. Don't get it twisted. don't need to get my lick back because Miss Karma gon' handle that. She gon' tap that ass, tap that ass. Of course, I'm a hill Libra. I used to be on that demon time, but now I'm on that angel time. But don't try me, because I still got that dog in me. Of course, I'm a hill Libra, and I am the worst person to complain to. Either shut up, or we gon' find a solution. Either or, you got two options with me. Of course, I'm a hill Libra, and my alone time is for your safety. I don't need a break on life, I need a break from people and their little attitude. Of course, I'm a hill Libra. I'll play dumb for smart reasons, but trust me, I know what is going on, and you can't outsmart me. I'm very observant, and I peep everything. I will let you snitch on yourself. You will spill your own beans around me, and I will pick them up, and take mental notes. But I won't say a thing. Of course, I'm a hill Libra. I will only ask you one time, because if I have to repeat myself, it's gonna feel like begging to me. And you know what? It's just easier if I just do it myself. At this point, it's just easier if I do it myself. Hill Libra, I don't mind being the villain in your story, because you're a clown in mine. Who's really the jokester now? I know how to handle my emotions well, but I do still wanna slap a hoe. Wow.
Hold on. Per usual, you guys are letting the air signs confuse you. And as an air sign myself, I'm here to clear up the air. Some people may think that Libra people have the loosest boundaries and they seem to be the most passive out of all of the signs. But let me explain the strategy. Libra's mentality is this. Let them. It literally is let them. Let them be them. You guys have to remember that Libra is the only inanimate object out of the signs. They are the scales. They're literally here to judge. They're going to step into their power, which is love and freedom as an air sign, and they will give you just that. And once you are presented with that, they will judge you with what you do with that kind of power. Libra's impulse on telling people what to do stays dormant until it's time to make a critical decision. So what you might see as passive is actually a Libra conserving their energy until it's time to use it.
Libra math is me being the only sign that's represented by a machine, plus being a measuring device, equals somehow y'all not understand that every move I make is calculated. Libra math is me flirting a little plus you flirting a little plus me flirting a little bit more plus you being interested equals me not being interested. Oops. Libra math is me constantly avoiding conflict plus you constantly pushing me over the edge equals now I'm the crazy one. Libra math is me wanting you to feel comfortable and special because you are and you deserve it. Plus me being really good at it equals you asking me why I got so many baby mamas.
outside the house. You know how it go. About to turn your lights off.
You get a warning?
Well, yeah, right here we do. You know, because we'll take a check, money order right now if you're here at the house. We'll do that. Yeah. Let's go, cat dog.
I've been in the house when it's just been dark.
And it's a surprise to everybody.
Light some candles.
Right. And it's usually followed by a statement like, I'll be damned.
Right. You got that.
Is it raining?
In the mail.
Is it raining? No, it ain't raining.
That part.
No.
Here we go. We about to turn your lights off. Let's go, cat dog.
Hello, I'm trying to find Gerard, please. What is that? Hey, Gerard, how you doing? This is Mason, man. I'm the guy that turns the lights on and off if you haven't paid your bill. And I'm over here at your house. I'm actually getting ready to turn the lights off, but I'm trying to, it's a courtesy call we're supposed to give. If people can pay their bill before we turn them off, then we can collect and we keep moving.
You say who are you again?
I'm Mason. Exactly.
So you say you about to do what?
I'm getting ready to turn the lights off because the bill hasn't been paid. I'm getting ready to turn the power off. Are you here at the house?
No, I'm at work.
Okay. Well, listen, is there anyone at the house that can make a payment?
Make a payment?
The payment right now that I have is $221.36. Is that right?
For what? The electric?
For the electric bill. Yes, sir.
No, sir. No, there's nobody at the house, and I don't think I owe that much.
Well, that's what I have right now. $221.36.
See, my wife, she already paid that, see.
Okay, well, they don't have a record of that. I'm in your driveway right now. I'm getting ready to turn this thing off until the payment has been made.
Well, see, there's nobody home right now.
Okay, well, if no one is here, then I have to follow through and continue and go ahead and turn the power off until everything is rectified.
Oh. You in my driveway?
I'm in your driveway. So is there anyone here? Or how far are you from here?
I'm at work. I can't get off right now, but you got to get out my driveway.
No, sir. I'm not going to be able to leave your driveway until I actually turn the power off.
You can't turn my power off. I got food in the refrigerator. My kids got fish that, come on, man.
What do you mean you got fish? What does that mean?
I can be there in 30 minutes to give you cash right now.
Sir, what do you mean when you say you got fish?
Fish tank.
Oh, a fish tank. You have a fish tank? Okay, well, sir, I understand that, but
I'll be there in 30 minutes. You stay right there, don't touch nothing. Okay?
Well, I can't be here in 30 minutes. I can't wait that long.
30 minutes, I'll be there with cash, and I'll pay you, what is it, 200 what?
We don't accept cash, sir. We're going to need a money order.
I don't have time to go to. I'll be there with the cash, 30 minutes.
I can't take cash. Are you listening to me, sir?
Are you listening to me?
I'm listening to you. I can't take cash. I need a money order.
I'll be there in 30 minutes, okay?
Sir, I have to turn your power off if you're not here. I give everybody 10 minutes. 10 minutes where they can pay it, or we can actually turn it off. Now, you tell me what you want me to do.
I'm going to call my wife real quick, all right? Real quick.
So I don't have time to call you. I don't have time for that.
First of all, sir, I'll give me up. My wife don't mess up bills, okay? First of all, okay?
Okay, if she doesn't mess up bills, then what the hell is going on?
I don't know. I'm going to call her real quick. We'll get this straight. Okay?
Okay, well, sir, I don't have real quick time. What we have to do right now is I have to do this. I have to either turn your power off, you get it turned on. Now, listen, I can come back and turn this thing right back on next week. It'll be $150 penalty.
But first of all, you need to get the out of my yard, first of all. So I call your supervisor.
Sir, I'm here because I'm supposed to be here. I'm here because you haven't paid your bill.
I'm going to call my wife and look at this thing right now.
I'm here because you haven't paid your bill.
I paid my bill. My wife pays my bill.
Well, how do you know she paid it? Because you don't know a damn thing. You don't know anything.
Hold up. Sir, trust me. My wife paid the bill. It's a mistake in your system. Get out of my yard now.
Are you at Avenue?
Yeah, that's correct. Well,
I'm in the right place, sir, and you haven't paid your bill, and I've been ordered to turn it off.
I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be there in 30 minutes.
I'm not gonna be here in 30 minutes, okay? Are you listening? I'm turning this off in the next 5 minutes.
Do not touch my wife paid the bill. Leave my lesson
alone. Your wife hasn't paid the bill. Now maybe your wife is out lollygagging, doing something else.
Whoa. First of all, you keep her out of this, all right? Okay?
You're the one that brought her in. You're the one that keeps telling me what she has done, what she hasn't done.
Listen. Keep on. Hey, that's why I draw the line. I'll be there in 30 minutes. Me and you can talk.
I'm not going to continue to go back and forth with you, sir. I don't have 30 minutes. I got 10 minutes. You understand me?
I'm going to leave right now. I'm going to get the car right now, okay? I'll be there in 30 minutes.
Sir, I don't have 30 minutes. I'm turning it off. You can call downtown and get headquarters to turn it back on, and we'll come back out here, and it's a reconnect fee for $150.
So I got to come up with 300. Oh, hell no. Listen,
sir, your bill is $200 and something, and that's going to be a $150 reconnect fee.
That's some what the no, hell no. Hey, I'll be there in 10 minutes.
Okay, well, sir, and I told you before, you have 5 minutes to get here.
No, listen. Let me call my neighbor real quick. Hold on, let me call.
I don't have time for you to click over and call other people, sir. Is there somebody that can give me a money order right now?
Yeah, right now I can get you a money order in 5 minutes.
Okay, now who's going to do that?
I don't know. I call my wife.
I told you, your wife is the reason why you're in this situation.
I'm going to report you to your supervisor.
How are you going to report me when I'm out doing my job? You should report your wife for not doing what she's supposed to be doing.
Hey, listen.
I don't care what you say. Do you want your lights on or off when you get here?
I want my lights on. What the f*** you got lights on?
Your lights are getting turned off in the next 2 minutes because your wife didn't pay the damn bill.
Okay,
Excuse me?
Okay, listen, keep my wife's name out your mouth.
Hey, I tell you what, you know what my supervisor would tell you?
I don't know what your supervisor would tell me.
He would tell you that you have been talking to nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. You just got pranked.
Oh, that's man. I was on my way to...
Your co-worker got you, Joseph. He got you.
I'm gonna get in. Man, I'm doing that no more, man. You had me.
Hey, I got one more thing to ask you, man. What is the baddest radio show in the land?
Come on, man. Steve Harvey Morning Show.
What y'all think?
November 18th, 2024, 1 a.m. POV. I have a point of view where I can't relate because I don't understand. I can't bury the hatchet because a machete is in my hand. I have a point of view that mixed drinks just to get a good night's sleep. But my mind, it has other plans. Just for 10 minutes, I've been playing with my shadow, camera, and flash. I try to talk to my demons down, but here they stand. How many magic spells do I have to do to get my magic man? New phone. New phone number. Universe has different plans. New Year's resolution, run to the beat of the drum. But no, this is God's band. Pinky promise, Lily, promises I must grant. Never in my wildest dreams could I have pictured where I am. I have a point of view and I know who I am. I might get 4 hours of sleep. It's Monday again. Paycheck to paycheck. Weekday to weekend. Celebrate my way always with friends. Friends are family. I'm reminded by unclear intentions. I have a point of view and it gives new viewpoints. Some people just want to seek and destroy. They hate people that won't sacrifice their joy. I have a point of view that sees the beginning, middle, and end.
awful feeling. I almost gave up hope. There were so many times I questioned myself and just all those people. But I found you. So many sacrifices. Just to find you. Great.
No shade.
I'm in transition.
especially if that Libra has a good vocabulary, they gonna use words. You gonna be like, yo, like, I thought that was a compliment. And the whole time they cursing you out with a smile on their face. Their mind is sharp and their tongues are even sharper. It's an air sound. Air signs are good at communication. They're great at it, right? But so when a Libra curses you out, yo, it's different. And you don't even know you're getting cursed out. It's gonna be a smile on their face. Just how I'm smiling, they can smile and curse you out just like this. And you won't even know it. Yo, go copy your Libra shirt. I got black, white, and we got all 12 zodiac signs. Lover.com.
But if I cuss you out for real, it probably was on site. You probably got some aggression that you probably wasn't supposed to receive. But if I didn't cuss you out and you know I was supposed to cuss you out, trust me, it's coming.
Definitely the person where I'm like, I'm nice until you try me.
Try me.
It can be like you never existed.
I don't know you.
I'm definitely that person. If you cross me good enough, you never existed. I do people good. I mean people good. I want to see everybody win. I want to see everybody be great. And that's genuine with every fiber of my being. So when you don't want that for me, just holler. It's like you never existed.
Karma. I don't know you.
Have you ever wondered why there's a ship at the end of everything? Friendship, relationship, sportsmanship. It's a hidden meaning behind almost every word. You just gotta look.
Your body is like 78% water, and when you come out of your mother, her water broke. So therefore, everything we do in commerce is based on water, and that being the case is based on shipping. The idea is don't rock the boat when you're at work. Don't rock the boat. We run a tight ship here. We don't want to rock the boat. And so, are you with us, mate? Yeah, come aboard on the citizenship. And so now you got the dealership and sportsmanship and citizenship and all the different kind of words that end in ship. Why do you have banks? Where do you find banks? Banks are on both sides of a river. They're called river banks. What does a river bank do? It directs the flow of the currency. Money runs through your hands like water. No, money is water. That's why you put it into a bank. It's called currency because it's a current. It's an ebb and flow. It comes in and goes out. It comes in and goes out. It's a flow of money. And then money is water. Money is a cash flow, a liquid asset. There's a reason why everything works the way it does.
There's a reason why. There's a reason why.
There's a reason why. There's a reason why. Just a process. Just a process. But fighting the process is still part of the process.
Classified documents case in Florida. It's not because Smith now believes Trump is innocent, but because of Justice Department policy which prevents sitting presidents from facing criminal destinations.
If you find yourself hating on a Libra, then maybe, just maybe, you're not so fond of yourself because Libras are the mirror of the zodiac. They're always going to show up to show us who we really are. So if you're triggered by a Libra, if you're hating on a Libra, something about a Libra just doesn't sit right with you, and they're doing their job, they're doing one heck of a job.
Libras, right? Libras won't cuss ya. And y'all be thinking like, I don't understand why this motherfucker's not cussing me. Because the thing about Libras is that if they don't have their life together, if they don't have their job together, they're not gonna cuss ya because they put their work and their dreams before you. It's not you, it's them. They the real is not you, it's them. They might love you to death, but they feel like they're not worthy to have you.
Libras.
You want to know 20 random things about a Libra? Then stay tuned in. Libras are always trying to make other people happy, putting their own feelings on the back. Libras like to buy multiple things so they can have options. Libras care about fair treatment and justice. What they did was not right. Balance is the most important thing for any relationship to last with a Libra. If it ain't balanced, Libra gonna rage. A Libra will always choose peace over violence. If they feel threatened, best believe, baby, they gonna go to war. Libras are overthinkers and overanalyzers. No matter what it is, if it's important
new thought, boom, on the page, but then I exit out, and then I minimize, and it's down here, and then I full screen, and it goes in between these two tabs, but it's just like my brain is full, and then I forget.
And there's music playing in the background, and I can't figure out where it's coming from.
Represented by the scale. It's the most common symbol in the first stage of Libra.
A Libra wants things that will last forever. If Libra isn't satisfied, they'll walk away. Libra have a big heart, but some people don't know how to appreciate that. Libra can turn from the sweetest person on earth to the rudest and heartless in just a blink of an eye. If you screw them over, money does not impress a Libra. If you want to impress them, then match their honesty and loyalty.
When you meet in Libra, you think they're quiet. When you talk to them, you wish they were quiet. When you know them, you'll be scared when they're quiet. Libra still has a smile on their face, even when they're sad. Libra mouths get real disrespectful when they get mad. That's why they don't like to argue. Libra are the realest ones who deal in facts. Single Libra are casually flirty or oblivious to flirting. Libra don't like compromising, but they'll do it for the right person. Libra prefer their relationships to be more private than public. Libra will forever be the outcast, the lone wolf, the black sheep, and they're okay with that. If you piss off an Libra, they can ignore you so hard that you'll question your own existence. Libra have a very individualistic spirit and need time to themselves to recharge. When a Libra tells you how they feel, they mean it. It takes a lot for them to open up to someone. Libra will get mad at you and block you. Libra have their masters in reverse psychology. Libra tend to be stubborn, yet they are extremely genuine. Libra can look you dead in the face while you're talking and not hear a word you said. Libra tend to have very thick skin, so nothing can really break them emotionally unless it's coming from someone they really care about. Libra loves weird and quirky people and those with big hearts. Libra are quiet thinkers. You'd be surprised at how many different things they think about on a daily basis.
You wanna leave a woman not in love with you no more, my nigga? It's gonna be hard for you to notice, bro. Because a lot of times with these women, bro, it's like they sexy, bro. Who by being they got this thing to them where like they just their vibe, bro. Their vibe. So a lot of times when a leave woman, it's gonna be the small things, bro. When she no longer in love with you, it's gonna be the small things. And a lot of them so like leave woman, bro. She understood you, my nigga. Like she knew, like yo, this nigga, you know what I'm saying? He got some abandonment issue, you know what I'm saying? His father don't love him, his mama don't love him, nigga. But you never nobody loved him. He fucking when the world went crazy, and then I met him, we fell in love, but he ain't really what I thought he was, type shit. But now I can't. I'm no longer in love with the nigga, so I gotta leave, type shit. And it took a while, bro. Like there's a lot of things she was doing, bro. You ain't even know that she was doing it, but the lead woman knew you was doing this shit, bro. So she still low key love who you are. She not in love with you no more, bro. But she gonna stop pulling back. She's still gonna be friendly, bro, but she gonna start saying shit. A lot of times you so used to that Libra love, you're not gonna believe she no longer feeling like that for you no more. But you're not gonna believe that shit, bro. You're gonna be like, nah, she can't, like, nah. But bro, she know that she's soft as hell, bro. She know that, you know what I'm saying, you got a lot of growing up to do, bro. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you something, when you love a lot of niggas, bro, when you really love niggas, bro, like a lot of niggas ain't never received no love, bro. Like they don't come from love, bro. So you end up triggering some like shit in a nigga where he become like a baby. Motherfucker, a baby, bro.
mistakes. So it's only best they should communicate.
Went to remove real estate listings from the internet and update their alarm systems, although the FBI believes most of the burglaries occurred in homes that have alarm systems. They just weren't activated at the time. With important reminders, Aaron Kaczynski, thank you. Next night, the Texas School Board has approved a new elementary school curriculum that injects material from the Bible into lessons on reading and language arts. And it's just the latest in a series of similar moves in Republican-led states. ABC's Maria Villarreal is in Texas tonight.
Tonight, in a first-of-its-kind decision, the Texas Board of Education approving a controversial new curriculum that allows Bible teachings in public elementary schools.
8 yes, 7 no.
8-7, the motion passes.
The curriculum, set to roll out next August, includes both biblical and Christian stories in reading and language arts textbooks for 2.3 million students in kindergarten to 5th grade. While schools can opt out, those that adopt the new lesson plans stand to receive at least $40 per student in state funding. Tonight, critics say the curriculum undermines students' religious freedom.
We trust our families and our religious institutions to handle religious instruction, and that protects everyone's religious freedoms.
And they say it's part of a Republican-led push for Christianity in public education across the country. Oklahoma's state superintendent has ordered teachers in grades 5 through 12 to include the Bible in classroom instruction. And in Louisiana, the 10 Commandments must be displayed in every classroom. Both are now facing legal fights. Which some religious groups might see this as an opportunity to push these kinds of initiatives given the conservative makeup of the Supreme Court. Now, school district leaders across Texas are already fielding phone calls from parents. They tell me, though, this is a wait-and-see moment that will likely end up in the courtroom before it ends up in the classroom.
All right, Maria, thank you. Overseas now to the war in Ukraine. Tonight, Russia is vowing to mass produce their dangerous new missile. Images of the experimental missile with multiple warheads striking the eastern city of Dnipro yesterday. Russia says it can carry nuclear weapons. Vladimir Putin saying the launch was retaliation for Ukraine's use of American and British long-range missiles fired into Russia.
It's not because Smith now believes Trump is innocent, but because of Justice Department policy which prevents sitting presidents from facing criminal trial. Trump has been threatening to fire Smith as soon as he takes office in January. Today, Trump's team called the move to dismiss the case as a, quote, major victory for the rule of law. While the special counsel cases are now all but finished, 2 other criminal cases against Trump remain in legal limbo. His election interference case in Georgia and his so-called hush money case in New York. CBS's Nicole Killian leads us off tonight from West Palm Beach, Florida, a short distance from Trump's Mar-a-Lago resort, where he's been planning for his next administration.
Tonight, an astonishing end to an historic investigation. Federal Judge Tanya Chutkan dismissing the election interference case against President-elect Donald Trump after Special Counsel Jack Smith asked that all charges be dropped. In a 6-page filing, Smith acknowledged the Justice Department and Constitution forbids the prosecution of a sitting president, but he noted that prohibition is categorical and does not turn on the gravity of the crimes charged, the strength of the government's proof, or the merits of the prosecution, which the government stands fully behind.
These prosecutions, from Jack Smith's perspective, are ending with a whimper, not a bang, and I'm sure it's a very, very personally disappointing day for Jack Smith. I suspect that if he had to do it over again, he probably wishes he had been given this mandate earlier on.
Smith also asked to remove Trump as a defendant in the classified documents case, which is currently on appeal.
I did absolutely nothing wrong. He's a deranged person.
The president-elect has long criticized the special counsel and had threatened to fire him. Today, Trump called the cases a political hijacking.
Donald Trump won the verdict of the American people, not Jack Smith.
From the start, Trump's legal team has moved to delay the proceedings against him, taking their case all the way to the Supreme Court, which ruled the president has immunity from criminal prosecution for official acts in office. Trump still faces 2 separate criminal cases, including an election subversion case in Georgia and sending sentencing in the so-called hush money case in New York, though his lawyers also plan to push for dismissal.
I strongly suspect that the prosecutors and the judges in those cases will take a look at what Jack Smith concluded and what the Justice Department concluded and give a hard look as to whether the same outcome is required.
While Trump tries to move past his legal battle, CBS News has learned one of his top aides, Boris Epstein, has clashed with members of his inner circle, and his actions have prompted an internal investigation. Epstein has been accused by at least one Republican politician of trying to profit personally from his ability to influence Trump's cabinet picks, but he has denied any wrongdoing. Nancy? He's one of the president's closest advisors. Nicole Killian in West Palm Beach, thanks so much. Now to the Thanksgiving rush already underway, with a record number of Americans heading to their holiday destinations.
Now to a new warning about a nationwide crime spree. Thieves who are targeting iPhone deliveries, stealing packages almost seconds after they arrive. Authorities believe the thieves may have access to tracking information and delivery locations before the packages even hit the doorstep. Here's ABC's Aaron Katursky.
As holiday shopping kicks into high gear tonight, a warning about a nationwide crime spree targeting the delivery of iPhones, and police worry it could get violent. This thief in Virginia stealing an iPhone package and pulling a gun on an eyewitness riding his lawnmower. It doesn't say how, but a law enforcement bulletin obtained by ABC News says criminal actors obtain cell phone tracking and delivery location information before the deliveries and know exactly which package to swipe.
It was like so fast.
In Georgia, this FedEx driver walked up to Jacqueline Rosales' front door.
He kept looking over his shoulder, like realizing somebody was there, I guess, following him.
He dropped the package, took a picture, and then exactly 1 minute later, a suspect grabbed it and took off. The bulletin also warns some thieves, like this one in Reading, Massachusetts, are disguising themselves as DoorDash delivery people. Others are wearing Amazon vests. AT&T says in a statement, "We regularly make changes to our processes, whether it is type of delivery or even type of packaging, to reduce instances of these thefts." And FedEx saying, "We have rigorous safety and security programs in place and regularly remind our team members of the importance of both personal and package safety." In some of these cases, Lindsay, the thieves were armed or confronted the delivery men, intimidating them to drop and abandon their packages containing iPhones. Lindsay?
So disconcerting. Aaron, thank you. When we come back, the news just coming in about Sean Combs' latest bail request, what the judge just ruled. A case that's captivated the nation for decades. The new statement from police on the murder of John Benet Ramsey, and the soldier and his dog, their long journey home.
What's the What's the What's the What's the It's right here. I'm a dance in my hands, my hands, and I do the sea and my dance in my hands, and my hands, I do the sea and dance in my hands, I'm a dance in my hands, and I do the sea, I'm a dance in my hands, and I do the sea, I'm a dance my hands, and I do the sea, I'm a dance.
Tonight, breaking news as we come on the air, the major turn in the manhunt for the killer of that CEO in New York City. The breaking headline at this hour, what we've just learned, what's just been found in Central Park. Also tonight, the new milk fears. Federal authorities now testing some of the milk supply in the U.S. for bird flu, what you need to know. And multiple accidents tonight, bitter cold and snow once again moving into the Northeast. First tonight, the all-out search for the suspect wanted for the killing of an insurance CEO in New York. Last seen riding a bike out of Central Park. The breaking headline, what's now been discovered in the park and where they believe the suspect escaped New York, where they're now looking. Aaron Katursky and what he's just learned. Also breaking, the subway chokehold case. The jury says it's deadlocked. The unexpected turn in court, what the judge has just done. The concern over milk growing tonight. Federal authorities say they will now test raw milk for bird flu. What you should know about this and why they're taking this major step. Tonight, the brutal cold from Texas all the way up to the Northeast, and the new Clipper system bringing more snow now. Behind it, another big change. Lee Goldberg standing by with the weekend forecast. Tonight, there is breaking news involving President
Kalisha again. The major news on TikTok tonight, a federal appeals court now clearing the way for a new law that would ban TikTok in the U.S. unless it's sold to an American company. Does this now go to the Supreme Court? Will TikTok go away in the U.S.?
Now
The discovery tonight of the search for that missing grandmother in a 30-foot sinkhole outside Pittsburgh. The 5-year-old granddaughter found in her car, and what authorities have now revealed about the grandmother tonight. The new warning from the FBI this evening for iPhone and Android users about your text messages, how to keep them from being read by the Chinese. Look at this, Dick Van Dyke just 1 week before his 99th birthday. The new music video showing he hasn't lost a step. And 5 years later, the reopening of Notre Dame Cathedral tonight. James Longman standing by live from Paris, and the Americans who helped make this happen. From ABC News World Headquarters in New York, this is World News Tonight with David Bjorn. Good evening, and it's great to have you with us here on a Friday night. We begin tonight with the breaking news of the manhunt for the suspect who killed a
And today is, I recorded that Saturday, December 7th.
Now I want to watch something else.
I know, Saturday, December 7th, 2024, I recorded that. That's probably just 9 hours ago. Yeah.
Giant drone the size of a car hovering over Pentagon leaders at a conference. The latest in a series of mystery drone sights.
These drones are coming out of who knows where.
The FBI now investigating.
This is NBC Nightly News with Jose Diaz-Balart.
Good evening. The mystery into who killed health insurance CEO Brian Thompson took another turn further into the bizarre today. Still ahead, a growing mystery. Giant drones flying over New Jersey, New York City, and now at a meeting of high-ranking military officials. Where do they come from? Plus, an early Christmas surprise for one family. Now well beyond New York City. Oh, that's right, Jose. The NYPD is sending its detectives to Georgia, officials say. The Atlanta Police Department says they're going to assist them. Back here in New York City tonight, investigators are out in Central Park looking for more evidence and trying to find that gun. Jose? Tom Winter in New York, thank you. And turning now overseas to Paris, where today a new era officially began for the legendary Notre Dame Cathedral, finally reopening 5 years after that devastating fire. Our Craig Melvin is there.
Jose, Notre Dame is more than just a landmark. For many, it is very much the embodiment of Paris. And just as the world watched in horror 5 years ago as flames nearly destroyed this majestic cathedral behind me, today we all watched and celebrated its return. A magnificent rebirth in the heart of Paris. 5 years after a devastating fire tore through Notre Dame Cathedral, the rebuilt Gothic landmark officially reopened today.
or to make them like me. I live my truth. I know I'm a good person. I have a good heart. I have love in my heart. I'm for all people. So if you don't see that, then you don't love me anyway. So I don't waste time trying to get you over here on my side. It's just that's just who you are. And don't project your stuff onto me. Right. A lot of people project things.
You will never hear a Libra laugh at you behind your back, because they will do it in your face. Never ask a Libra. If you are not ready to hear their answer, the truth they speak is so accurate that it can overwhelm you and even a little hurtful. Libra either adores you or you are invisible to them. Libras can be some of the sweetest people you'll ever meet, but if you cross the line too much, you have no idea how bad a Libra can get. If you disrespect the Libras, but they look calm, that's when you should be most careful. Libra can handle a lot, but lying isn't tolerated. Lying to a Libra is truly one of the worst things you can do to them. Although anyway, they usually already know the truth. So once their trust is broken, it's a done deal. Libra has no desire to fit in or be accepted. They have their own heart and soul. They will always be unique. They are often sized up as possessive, but in reality, they are fierce protectors of those they adore, fighting for them till the very end. Libras will always be complete individuals with immense qualities and an endless passion for the ones they love, but always only for those who truly appreciate them. You will never hear
strong. After 40, eagles can live up to 70 years because they are mentally strong. After 40 years, every eagle has to make a difficult decision. Its claws are no longer sharp enough to hunt. Its beak becomes bent and blunt, and its feathers become thick. The eagle has two options. Either it dies, or it goes through a painful change. This painful change is that the eagle must go to the mountain and crush its beak on a rock until it falls out. When the old beak falls out, a new beak grows in. With the new beak, the eagle rips out its claws, and new ones grow in. Then the eagle plucks out its feathers, and new ones grow in. This painful journey lasts 150 days. But after doing this, the eagle gets a new life. Sometimes we need to get rid of our old self in order for a new and better version to emerge. If you're not following us, you will probably never hear my voice again. But if you are, congratulations. You're growing every day.
Saturday night, the little old people. Sometimes the best girls are left out because beauty can be so intimidating to a man. But don't worry about me. I'll find someone.
who they are. Let me tell you something. People tell you who they are. You just have to listen. Everybody tells you exactly if you're supposed to be fucking with them or not. They tell you. You just have to listen. Their body language, certain shit that they say, they let you know. Listen, don't fuck with me. I'm bad for you. You just have to listen to that shit. You give people the benefit of the doubt. You try to believe that they're going to be a good person. And you try to believe that this motherfucker has your best interest at heart. And it fails every time. They tell you off top. They tell you with their body language or with their words or whatever the fuck if you should fuck with them or not. And it's your fault if you keep pushing with that certain motherfucker. You don't want to work with nobody who hates you. Like you want somebody that champions you, that speaks on you, that really represents you, so that way when you're together, you know it's the same feeling when you're not together.
Choose other people. It comes down to disappointing other people or disappointing yourself. Choose other people all the time. It is your job in life to disappoint as many people as you can so you do not disappoint yourself.
I think never play to the gallery. I think that you never learn that until much later on. But never work for other people at what you do. Always remember that the reason that you initially started working was that there was something inside yourself that you
felt that if you could manifest it in some way, you would understand more about yourself and how you coexist with the rest of society. And I think it's terribly dangerous for an artist to fulfill other people's expectations. I think they generally produce their worst work when they do that. And the other thing I would say is that if you feel safe in the area that you're working in, you're not working in the right area. Always go a little further into the water than you feel you're capable of being. Go a little bit out of your depth. And when you don't feel that your feet are quite touching the bottom, you're just about in the right place to do something exciting.
And what do you plan to do?
We want you to save it for us, so we can be rich like you.
Well, saving is the first important step, no doubt. But money is something you should learn more about. I'm not the richest duck in the world today because I just salted my money away, and that's how I became rich. Making the little slices grow. Money shouldn't be idle and must be put to work, you know.
Oh, yeah? How about all that idle dough you got stashed away?
Oh, no, lads. This is just petty cash. Moves in and out each day. If I sat on my money, I might just as well be stranded on a desert island for all the good it would do me. I couldn't eat it, couldn't wear it, couldn't use it. Money should never stagnate. But like ocean currents, circulate. Like the ocean currents control the world's weather, you see. Circulating money controls the economy. Money must keep moving to fulfill its obligation.
And if you squeeze it too tight, you'll stop its circulation.
That's a funny one. Not true.
It's me. Oh, I miss you. Of course you do. It's me.
So what do you have to? Oh, ain't nobody coming up with you. Interview with a Libra Part 2. So what do you have to of everything? 2 cars, 2 names, 2 phones, 2 addresses, sometimes 2 lovers? Well, the truth is, oh, so you do be lying. Only to protect your little villains. Oh, here's the deal. We actually aren't sold on anything. What? We people please, but we don't really care. We just tolerate. But what about pretty shiny things? Touche, love those. But what you perceive as indecisive is us really not giving a fuck. Oh, but in a nice way. Well, that's dark. Oh, we live in the dark. But always choose the light. How's that for balance? Wow. And Capricorn, I'm gonna let you finish, but Libra's the one who gets the bag. Oh, and anybody can get this smoke. We got Cardi B, Bruno Mars, Snoop Dogg, Lil Wayne, Donald Glover, Serena Williams, Kim Kardashian, Eminem, Will Smith. Dreams in life are all around. But I prefer the middle ground. Don't want the raggedy, the cheap, and the shoddy. I like to take good care of my body. When diet calls for a remedy. Watch your scales more so than me. Here's how you know that you have a true friend. There's a simple way to know if you got a true friend in your corner. Isabella Landis said it best. True friendship withstands time, distance, and silence. If you got these 3 things, you got a ride or die. Number 1, a true friend is a friend for life. You both grow, evolve, hit different stages, but you still rock with each other through it all. It's not about always being on the same wave. It's about respecting each other's journey. Number 2, you don't gotta be in the same place. Real friends, they support you, even from a distance. Maybe you move away, maybe they start chasing different dreams, and that's all good. You want them to win just as much as you want to win yourself. And number 3, probably the most important one, you don't need to be talking every day. Sometimes you'll go weeks, months without chopping it up. But when you do, it's like you never missed a beat. That's how you know it's real. If you got people like that in your life, hold on to them. That's rare.
dread reading scripts that have no women involved in their creation because inevitably I get to that part where the girl turns to the guy and she goes, what do we do now? Now, do you know any woman in any crisis situation who has absolutely no idea what to do?
This is more.
X can get over you because, oh my God, who's gonna match that Libra love? Robot Venus, Daddy, everybody wanna. As a matter of fact, when you have a Libra around you, it's like, you know, you up in status, you leveled up. Everybody like, yo, damn, that's your shorty, yo, that's your girl. Yeah, Libra, he's stuck in the world. Trying to understand how she just pulled back that amazing love. See, Libra women love so deeply and so openly, like they so expressive with their love, like even how they talk to you, you know what I'm saying, how they deal with you. So when you lose a Libra woman, it's like everything. It's like a whole bunch of shit, emotionally, you know what I'm saying, spiritually, you know, how they made you feel, you know, how they poured into you. Because when a Libra woman loves, she loves. She loves. And she give herself in a way that is damn near kind of crazy, because a lot of people don't give themselves away like that. But like I saw a tiny woman, a baddie show, you know what I'm saying? She doing all of these because she believes.
If you're a Virgo, you was here to teach your parents how to be more perfectionists, how to complete things. Aries was to teach their parents how to stand up, have a spine, don't let nobody push over on you. Taurus was about possession. You know, you ain't gotta be broke. You really don't. You got intelligence. Come on, Mom. Hey, you only creativity, imagination, and you say you ain't got no money, you can create money with your mind. You know what I mean? Gemini teaches their parents to communicate, because most likely when they created that child, they did not know how to communicate. That's what Gemini's here for. I feel sorry for them. Leo basically teaches people how to shine. The world is a stage, and I'm playing every part. Libra is more so, you've been unfair to me. I'm going to teach you that you won't give me justice. You won't respect me. See, Libra, that's one thing about Libras. They demand respect, even when they don't deserve it. Going to Scorpio. Scorpio is about destruction and rebirth. They're what you call cleaning out, spring cleaning. Look, you ain't used it in 7 years, throw that mess away. What is wrong with you? This is too much clutter. You can't breathe. And if you don't get it out in time, you come home and your house is empty and everything on the curb. They don't hold on, you know, because my mom's a Scorpio. And she wake us up in the middle of the night like, if you ain't on your back, it ain't gone. We did a lot of moving. And, you know, she's like, we can start over. They got resale stores in every state. They got Goodwills all over. Sagittarius. Oh, those dear philosophers. Sagittarius is a beautiful sign, but they philosophize a little bit too much for me. You know, I mean, they use reason and logic, you know what I mean? And they are the opposite of Gemini, you know. But, however, when they're not conscious, Sagittarius can be deadly. Like the scimitar with the bow. Yeah. Their words cut and sting. You know, and you be like, dang, what did I do to you? Did you really have to say it? But really, what they're saying is good for you. Sagittarius, their thing is, it's not about the fall, it's how you get back up. And that's what that teaches you. Okay? Capricorn's whole thing, they're the solitary ones. They stick to themselves. They're your organizers. They don't want to be in the forefront, but they know how to do everything. They know every damn thing. You want to have be a good friend to a Capricorn, buy them a book. You know, music and books is their thing. They're often assumed to be non-emotional. They're not non-emotional. They just take life serious and don't feel like crying over small stuff. Keep it moving. Aquarius. I just look at Aquarius as, man, what am I doing here? They're like, you know, that's the best way. I mean, because it's the water bearer, and a lot of people think it's a water sign, and it's not. It's an air sign. You know, but they're like, what's the... Yes, it's electricity, and they will use it, won't they? You know, so being around Aquarius, I like that, because sometimes when I get in my indolent stages, where my confidence level goes down, like especially if I'm writing a book, and I'll be like, nobody gonna read this. I have my Aquarius friends that I can call that zap the energy in me, and I get right back up, and my confidence goes up. So that's why I have Aquarius around me when I'm in my writing stages, because they're honest, they tell you the truth.
It's 3. Man plus 1 is y'all. When you gonna get it? Because we still saying 1 plus 1 is 2. She's like, no, it ain't not last how much. Because I'm a woman, that's my man. We got a child. 1 through 3. When y'all gonna get it? Get back to it, nigga. That's the Trinity. See, that's what Pisces is about. They get into their spiritual and they stay in their imagination a little bit too much. You know, that's why Pisces has to be around other water signs, Cancers and Scorpio, as well as earth signs, because earth accepts water. Okay, so Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces has to be around Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn in order to see that. If they don't have those elements in their life, they're unstable as water.
Like there's anything wrong with you. Live your life like you are the baddest bee on the planet. Live like that. Stop reminding yourself that somebody left you, somebody cheated on you, somebody betrayed you. Because as long as you have that in your consciousness, you will continue to attract that. So live your life like there's not a damn thing wrong with you. If you a size 16, live your life like you a size 10. You a size 10, live your life. Look at me. I ain't living my life like I'm 72. Yes, okay? Live your life. Stop picking on yourself. Live your life like there's nothing wrong. And if you step into that, everything that needs to be cleaned, healed, released, surrendered will come to the surface. If you step into the vision you have of yourself, the things you need to let go of, the things you need to release, surrender, forgive, whatever, they'll come to the surface. When they come to the surface, do the work, let it go, and then go back into your best vision of yourself. We spend too much time focusing on the brokenness, focusing on what's wrong. That keeping it in your consciousness attracts more of it to you. You understand? You got an X, bless the X. And if someone shows up that looks like that, sounds like that, smells like that, bless them and go in the other direction.
Keita, we gotta bless some X's.
Yes. And now we don't spin the block.
All right.
Yes.
You meet a woman, she got a house. Her first husband died. Left her with a house. She's got babies. Got a car in the driveway. What can you do for her? If you don't have a whole lot of sense where you can upkeep her spiritually and mentally and psychologically and emotionally, you better leave her alone. Because you can't handle that.
So Stacy,
Okay, let me get.
hey,
I'll take my sticky.
save some of those stickers for your bike.
Years, and I was born completely colorblind, so I've never seen color. I was born with achromatism, which means that I see things in grayscale. I've never seen blue, green, pink. I don't know what color looks like. Color and sound have something in common. They're both frequencies. Color is a light frequency, and sound is an audio frequency. So they're both frequencies. So my aim was to create an antenna that would be implanted in my head, and then the antenna would detect the dominant color in front of me. It would send the vibration of color inside my head, and then the chip in my head would vibrate, and this would allow me to hear the sound of color. So what really has changed is the way I perceive people, because you all have colors in your faces. I've been listening to faces for 15 years, and what really shocked me is that people who say they're white, they're not white, and people who say they're black, they're not black. People who say they're white, they're actually very, very light orange, and people who say they're black, they're actually very, very dark orange. So the fact that people say that humans are black and white is completely false. We are all orange.
That's what I was saying.
We listen, we don't judge. I like sleeping so much that everybody thought I was in a coma. We listen, we don't judge. I ran away from home and didn't know how to drive. We listen, we don't judge. I ran away with a thief that broke into my house. We listen, we don't judge. I almost killed my sister We listen, we don't judge. I almost married a man I just met. We listen, we don't judge. I traded my voice for 3 days with my situationship. We listen, we don't judge. I moved into a cottage with 7 men. We listen, we don't judge. I fell in love with an actual animal. We listen, we don't judge. I think I like forks more than I like men.
We'll put them in the
We listen, we don't judge. I let myself be a slave for 16 years. We listen, we don't judge.
Pencil pouch.
It's a responsibility because you make a commitment. Love is that I'm here for you. Or as our friend, and we were talking about it earlier, Toni Morrison said, you know, love is a bench. And a bench is something that no matter what, when you're tired, when you're sad, you can sit. It's going to be at your back. And that's what love is. Love's got your back.
Is a neurodivergent person who learns how to operate in the world in ways that are socially acceptable. What people don't realize is that takes an incredible amount of energy. Somebody who's masking will be literally exhausted, physically and emotionally drained, just from going out and about and having regular social interactions, because the amount of energy and focus required to have regular socially acceptable interactions is enormous. So what people don't realize is how tired someone who is neurodivergent is. What is also not very well understood, and I wish that it would be studied properly, is that someone who's stressed out like this from life will often turn to addiction as a form of self-medication to numb themselves from the constant stress of just having to deal with humanity. I think also what should be studied, because there's an incredibly uncanny overlap between these situations, is minority populations when they go out and about among the majority population, something linguistically we refer to it as code switching, where you have to constantly behave in a certain way that conforms with what's considered a normal social interaction for the majority population. That is literally exhausting, and a person who has to do that day in and day out can also be extremely distressed just from regular interactions, and also may turn to self-numbing behaviors in order to alleviate that stress. I think there are these unseen populations of neurodivergent people, of minorities, highly sensitive people, empaths, use whatever term you want, who are literally exhausted just from having to pretend to act the way that society calls normal. And I say normal in quotes because it's just what convention determines is normal, because that's the way most people act. And the burden, the load of having to accommodate that is an unseen and unrecognized liability.
I just learned. Guys, what's up? Learning to travel the science kid here, and I just learned the craziest thing. Did you know that lemons are actually not naturally occurring fruits? Lemons are actually crossbreeds of citrons and bitter oranges, which actually existed in the past. Bitter oranges? What? So life never gave us lemons, but we invented them.
No such thing as...
I'm trying to say you can't fall in love.
There is no such thing as falling in love.
Yeah.
Now, have you ever heard that love is the highest frequency?
Yeah.
Let me ask you, I just want to use just a little bit of critical thinking.
Right.
Can you fall up?
No, you can't.
Because love is high.
Yeah.
They also say God is love. So we talk about love being up here. If this is true, there is no way that a person can fall in love. It's totally impossible. So what are you actually falling into? You're falling into lust, because see, lust is down here. Lust, anger, jealousy, and emotion is down here. You fall into that, which is turmoil. You grow and build yourself up here. So when you get in love, love is not blind. Love see all. at the top, because when you go in a plane, the further you go up, the more you can see, right? How can you lose yourself when you get closer to yourself?
That was deep. So
kind of tell you, how's dating going for you? They always kind of tell you when you're younger that once you're happy and like feel fulfilled in your own life and you don't feel like you need someone, they're like, and that is when you meet the one. And I actually think that feeling happy and fulfilled and content in your own life alone makes it even harder to date, because you're just like, well, I could just go home to me. You know? I could order what I want for dinner, and I could just be quiet.
My little baddie, bro, you know what I mean? She ain't fucking with me no more, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? She broke up with me. Like, what happened? Alright, look, bro, I'm gonna break it down for you real quick, bro. Listen. Yo, you got comfortable, bro. You lost, you know what I'm saying? You lost your power, you lost your motivation. You wasn't really, you know what I'm saying? You wasn't really standing on business like that, bro. You got too soft, bro. You know, see, leave women, bro, by, you know, Venus, man. They love us, bro. They just know how to, you know, make a nigga feel good, bro. Leave women, you don't talk about this, just, bro. You get with a leave a baddie, bro, like, she make you forget all your prize, nigga. You see, all your prize. She's so sweet, man. She's just always in a beautiful mood, nigga, like a bubbly mood. You know what I'm saying? Like a real sexy bubbly mood, bro. See, Cardi B, she a Libra. You know what I mean? So a lot of niggas, bro, you know what I mean? They get around that shit, bro. They just don't, bro. They lose their masculinity, bro. They lose their masculinity. So when you do this, bro, she not gonna be naturally attracted to you no more, bro, because now you like a people pleaser. You trying to please her. She's like, this nigga have an opinion? She probably, I don't like this food. I don't like it either, babe. I wanna go here. I wanna go here too, babe. But she don't even like steak. Well, I like steak tonight, baby. Like, what the fuck? What? And now you calling my line. You surprised why she leaving you, bro? Because you saw she need a man, bro. This is a sexy, feminine energy, bro.
Sam, make something for myself. For example, a t-shirt. Smart with sport.
What is that?
I act as if I don't care for people to like me.
What is that?
Deep down, I secretly enjoy it.
Vibrate so high that anybody with evil intent can't even be in your space. Vibrate so high that you hear the collective consciousness. Vibrate so high that you walk a path that many are scared to travel. Vibrate so high that standing in your presence raises another person's frequency. Vibrate so high that you become who you have in your mind's eye. Vibrate so high that you walk with your higher self in your ancestors. Vibrate so high that you heal yourself.
Mommy, it's free.
woman discovered a code that can bend reality. She used it for 30 years and had an insanely high success rate. This is Helen Hadsell. She passed away in 2010. But she was accused of being maybe a scammer, or she had some type of illegal thing going on for how many times she would win prizes. She won over 1,000 different prizes, including a house, by entering contests in newspapers, magazines, etc. But this wasn't just luck. She had a system. She had a 4-letter formula called SPEC. Selected, projected, expected, collected. SPEC. Selected, projected, expected, collected. She wrote a book on it called The Name It and Claim It Game. Selected. Be crystal clear about what you want. She didn't enter contests randomly. She chose one she truly desired to win. Projected. See your success vividly in your mind. She would imagine hearing her name called, holding the prize in her hands, experiencing the emotions of winning. She would visualize that, projecting it. Expected. Helen believed you had to expect your success, not hope for it, because hope means uncertain. And doubt blocks manifestation. Collected. Helen always took action. She wrote the slogan, sent the entries, did the work. Her philosophy was the universe rewards actions, not daydreaming. In 1969, she manifested a house, entered a contest for it. Out of the tens of thousands of entries, hers was chosen. She visualized it every single day until it was her. Neuroscience confirms what Helen instinctively knew. Visualization rewires your brain. Positive thoughts build new neural pathways. Thoughts create things. Follow for more.
Easy and fast. Add some water into a bowl.
I care about the barista mess. Really care about you. Like I care about the barista messing up your your drink, cause now I care about the bank getting on your nerves. I care about you stubbing your toe. I care about the nail tech messing up your finger. I care about the spider. I care about everything that you care about when I fuck with you. When I stop fucking with you, I don't care about you, the spider, your kids, the dog, your mama, your I don't care about any of those people because you were important to me, so those things are important to me. You're no longer important to me, so I don't give a fuck about none of it. You ain't got to update me on it. You ain't got to keep me abreast. You ain't got to make sure I'm locked in. You don't have to do any of those things because I no longer give a fuck. Tell me that.
Smith said Libra is one of the most compatible signs. Let's see. Libra and Virgo. Usually one of the more challenging matches, but Libra loves a challenge and Virgo loves a project. But most importantly, two people who are willing to grow and evolve can make a relationship work. But make sure you're doing the work before you try this. Libra and Libra? Yes, as long as y'all don't play them Libra games on each other. What Libra games? Shut up. Libra and Scorpio is usually a friendship connection. Scorpio's intensity may be too much for Libras romantically, but they'll love to get together and talk. Libra and Sag? Yes, one of the best. Fire and air. Libra and Capricorn, amazing business connection because Libra like to get the bag too. Libra and Aquarius, I don't like to commit. I don't like it either. Yay, match. Libra and Pisces, water and air. When they wake up the next morning from the typhoon, they may realize that not much is there. Libra and Taurus is a fight instantly. Great friends, but anything else is a fight. Libra and Gemini, the two sides of Libra, the many sides of Gemini. No one is ever bored, so they're happy. Libra and Cancer, in theory, more challenging, but they are both the top two most compatible signs, so the evolved versions can make it look easy. Look, and the top two matches for Libra are Leo and Aries. You got the fire to the air. And even though Libra and Aries are opposite twins, it works because Libras low-key be pissed off all the time too. Oh, now get your shirt.
That much. So anytime you think you got a Libra wrapped, baby, you are a pinky finger away from losing them altogether and forever permanently. They are the best ghosters of the zodiacs. And you deserved it because you were disrespectful. Overly disrespectful. Libras can rationalize and tolerate almost anything, and they can make it make sense. As long as they can make it make sense and they can give you concessions for it, and it's not overt and you don't keep playing in their face, you can keep a Libra, and they're only there to make your life better because you can't make theirs better. Their ability to balance out every situation is why people want to keep Libras around. If you lost a Libra ever, you will never forget that Libra. Good or bad, you're never going to forget them. Libras will tell you 25 different ways how to love them. You just choose 10% of the 25 ways, they're going to love you a long time. They're going to feel like you're putting forth effort. But once they realize or can't rationalize what you're giving them as effort, shazam, gone. Libras actually know or they believe that they can't depend on anyone else like people can depend on them, so they take most of their L's on the chin and privately. And to be honest, most people want to see Libras humbled anyway, so there's no need to tell them your business. You're a problem solver. You'll figure it out. One of Libra's strengths is to let you think that you're getting over. When they peep game from the very beginning and they've already started a course of action that you're going to feel later, you just won't see it coming. But as a Libra starts evolving, they'll understand that it's easier.
Hell, if you're a Libra or know someone who is, listen up closely. Libra is without a doubt one of the most loyal signs in the zodiac. They're down to earth and always available for the people they love. They prioritize the happiness of others, often putting their loved ones first, and will go to great lengths to make them happy. In relationships, Libra are the true givers. They offer everything, even if they don't get much in return. They keep their promises, staying extremely loyal and sincere. But here's the twist. Libra people can be incredibly stubborn. Once they've made up their mind about something, they dig their heels in and refuse to budge. Yet, this stubbornness often melts away when their partner admits their faults. Libra doesn't act difficult unless they sense betrayal. And trust me, their instincts are razor sharp. They can smell betrayal long before it happens. Libra are also known for being possessing. Whether it's in relationships or friendships, this possessiveness isn't about control. It stems from their deep need for security and stability. They crave comfort and often lead their partners into a luxurious flow of life. While they might seem materialistic, their true desire is to share those comforts with the people they love. If you're a Libra and listening to this, drop your birthday in the comments and find your twin.
10-10-86.
Stay away from her and listen to me careful. A Libra girlfriend is a treasure trove of love and loyalty. She's a sensual and passionate partner who will lavish you with affection and attention. With her dependable and practical nature, she'll be your rock She'll pamper you with her famous Libra culinary skills and make you feel like royalty. But don't think you can get away with any nonsense. She's also fiercely stubborn and will not hesitate to speak her mind and stand up for herself. With a Libra girlfriend, you'll get a love that's as solid as a rock, as sweet as honey, and as unshakable as the earth itself. She'll be your partner in crime, your accomplice in adventure, and your soulmate in every sense of the word. Her sensual touch will set your soul on fire, and her loving embrace will be your safe haven. She'll be your biggest cheerleader, your most honest critic, and your forever home. With her by your side, you'll feel like you can conquer the world. If you agree with me, drop your birthday in comments to find your twin.
10-10-86.
Body of a goddess will turn you to a believer. And she really honest, she never could be a cheater. I swear that I really wish you could meet her. I'm eager, I'm really feeling sprung. Cause she could be the one, and she be independent, she the realest as they come. And she handle her business, she always gon' get it done. And she always standing on business, you never would see her running. One day she didn't answer her phone. She's usually outside, but she wanted to stay at home. Cause she all about balance, she gotta stay in her zone, protecting her energy. Yeah, she rather just be alone. But all in all, what I learned about a Libra, she's so super cool, okay, you might think she a diva. But be careful, because as soon as you receive her, you might mess around and probably never want to leave her.
Why in the fuck did you stay on the phone with me so long? I wanted to talk to you. I thought you wanted to talk to me. It sounded like we both needed somebody to talk to. I did not know that the wormhole that I was going to fall in with you and realize that conversation was a magic trick in itself. I did not go in there just think that was gonna happen. But no, wait. At the point, did I throw a toilet at you and said then you can potty train her then? Did I say that to you?
She told me to bury the hatchet, not understanding it's still in use. It's building a casket. Just like my magic wand spells and magic, my sword, that next swipe, ooh, it's gonna be so tragic. It could all be so simple, but these niggas rather have it lasting. The best trial and error lesson I learned: when someone asks you if your job has benefits, just say no. They'll follow up with true intentions, because what people really want is never really mentioned. New year, new me, nah, same tense tension. First day of school, and I got detention. I don't have to read you. You can read yourself, because I'm busy doing quality control, inventory, recycling some old mold, shining my own light, too worried about much else. She told me to bury the hatchet, but it won't die. It chopped itself out of its own casket. I'm not in the industry, but in the artistry, and when Lily sleep, best sense of peace. But oh, motherboard, I detect a crash. Mothers and lords, pack a mass. Emergency bags should already be packed. I'm a quarter in. I just need 3 to match.